welcome back to Civilization 5 Let's Play, Episode 5, Incan Empire. So let's get started. We had just concluded a war with the Japanese. It has slowed us down quite a bit. I also noted that our exploration has kind of stalled since both of our scouts were killed off. So I can see here that this is a nice inland sea here, probably inland. I might want to go for a scout in a bit once this situation stabilizes, but this is a bit of a problem. I need to move my defenses back up, and maybe another scout to kind of clean out this exploration, but we know the Japanese are here. Okay, so we have a few turns left until they're not our allies anymore, so we're gonna leave that there for now. I think I'm gonna move him up here. Okay, let's continue. You also note that I haven't okay. So you also note that I still haven't upgraded my warriors. That's because I don't have a Swords of Iron, and I can't upgrade them into swordsmen. So they're just gonna stay that way for a while now. I think we're just going to get by without swords in this game. And true to form, I'm responding to the last crisis here.
3 things are necessary for the salvation of man.
Oh, I've also
know what he ought to believe,
researched and teched up, and I'm now in the medieval era.
No one but God and justice.
So as I was finishing my thought here, true to form, I'm responding to the last crisis here. So I'm building a wall here that will make it harder to take the next time the Japanese attack. But you never know; they may not try to take the city the next time. But this is how real life works too. You're always responding to the last problem. So okay, let's start up our caravans again. So I'm gonna start sending this back to Ur. I'm gonna send my other caravan to Nanjing. Oh wait, I don't. Oh, I didn't build my second caravan yet. So let's finish that second caravan. And I'm gonna send them here to build the thing. Yeah, see, this is not good. I'm in a lot of unhappiness because, as expected, they pillaged this. So I have to try to move this guy here. Can we attack them? No. Let's just. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm gonna move them up here. Just healing up my units here and continuing to attack this here, and I can get a promotion. So we want to get our happiness back, and I'm doing 2 things here. I'm trying to get my second truffles back up. That should, because I traded my only source away for, I think for peace, or to get the Americans to attack. And I also traded, well, this got pillaged, so I'm trying to get that fixed. So let's see here, I'm gonna move them in here, and then okay, good. So they're done. And I'm probably going to send out an expeditionary force to wipe out that barbarian camp that's been bugging us. And I can upgrade my slingshots though, so now they're stronger. And I'm going to send these guys out to fix this. And okay, so I have my army in the north settling this in, and my army in the south. So I think I'm okay for now. And we should also start exploiting our advantages as Incas. I still haven't built a terrace farm. This is because of the war and everything else, and just the borders not expanding the way I was hoping to. The AI auto expansion tends to go for the easiest route, so they would always expand to like plains, a resource first before they choose a hilly mountain. But that kind of works against us in this case because the Incas benefit from lots of hills, so we might have to buy some tiles to get that going. I want to buy this tile here because there's 2 mountains here, so we know we're going to get 2 food bonuses. This is also good. These are also good. So I need to send a worker here to connect the city as well. What can we do here? I'm going to do a scout just to finish up my build here. And I'm going to send a trade route to Nanjing this time instead of to Tokyo. Okay, this is finished. Yes. Yeah, I need to get my happiness back up. I'm not growing at all in my capital city because of all the unhappiness. Great engineer, that's good. Oh, unprotected. Let's see if I can grab that. Where do I want to improve next? So I'm gonna move these guys down here to build a road and start improving here. And how far along am I on here? 1 turn, so okay, I should have that finished. I'm gonna camp this. I'm gonna send my my scout here just to finish exploring. Going to start National Epic. That should speed up my great person's improvement. And let's go to a circus. So my goal per turn is now fixed. I'm now kind of happy, but it's kind of in between, so I need to be careful about my growth and happiness. Why are they growing here? Okay. So actually the Chinese also settled south here, so they settled the city up here, and their next city, Nanjing, is now here. So we're kind of bordering them now. I just have to be careful. Pulling this back. Can I move my workers? Where can I go here? What do I want to build? Okay, so this is in range of my city. Let's buy a tile. And I'm going to move my worker here. So you can see here the game is suggesting a mine, but as Incas we don't want to build a mine. We want to build a hill terrace here for food, and we also get the production bonus. So you get these super tiles that gives you production and food, and that's rare in Civ 5. That's kind of a great tile to have. Okay. You can see here our border expansion took away their camp, so we just kind of killed off, and we got the free gold as well. So we're done here. What is it we're going to do here? We're going to buy another tile here. That's automatically going to push out the Japanese, but we're going to build another farm here, a terrace farm. I'm going to start building a road here. And what did expire? Our deal horde. Okay, so our horses to Pedro ended. Let's see. I'm going to keep giving horses to Pedro because I know they're not going to be. They're not going to be building a huge army, and it's nice income for us. And then what can we do with their purchase? Let's purchase another caravan here. So we're gonna go 3 for 3 on caravan.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
The Americans want to renew our friendship again. So this looks like a genuine friendship. So let's renew that. I want to see if I can renew that with the Chinese as well, because now they're under expansion mode. You can see here they jumped from 3 cities earlier now to 5. So they're moving up into our territory. So they're going to block us off north. So our only place to expand is here. Which they might also come in at. So we're kind of blocked off at the moment. We might be able to build a city here later on if we want to. But it could mean war as well. But let's talk to the Chinese for now, because we're doing a lot of trading with them. Oh, so they do not want to renew a friendship. So there you go. And that's a change in foreign policy, obviously, on their part. I think we still have our friendships is still ongoing, or has it expired? We still have friendship. Oh, they're still war with Japan. No, we're not friends anymore. So there you go. Okay, another terrace farm. Okay, so someone has met all the other civilizations and they've entered the Renaissance era. So we're now in the Renaissance era and we have our first spy. Okay, let's go for a library. Long overdue. Stoneworks. Is there any quest that we can do for Vancouver? They want salt.
Good day. Go ahead.
Oh.
They covet the lands they currently own. Okay. No contested borders, and let's look at the Chinese. Just embassy. So we're kind of gone from neutral, from nice to neutral to them. So we'll keep that for now. There's not a lot of things we can do. We're gonna put our first spy with the Japanese because we know we've had war with them. I don't want to start a new diplomatic incident. And I don't want to have a spy in one of the larger empires like the Americans or the Chinese, because if my spies get caught, they might get mad and start a war with us. So I'm going to see if we can plant a spy in Kyoto to steal our technology. And I'm going to double check how am I on the tech front. Am I still last? Yeah, I'm still last. So the Shoshone are way ahead of everyone at 9 techs ahead. So 1% is 1 tech. There's about 100 techs in this game, so 100% is 100 techs. And you can see here the gap is large, but not insurmountable. And not, since I know I'm last, I know I can steal something from the Japanese, so I'm safe to do that. And my happiness has dropped back down again, probably due to growth, so I need to get some of my happiness buildings up. And I think I was trading gold away for war to get Americans back into war, and that was my only resource, so I don't want to do that again once that deal expires. Can we do anything with Mbaza Congo? So I'm gonna do this. They want gold. Who do they want us to denounce? They want us to denounce Japan, which we can do. And they want wine. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pledge to protect again. I know we backed out earlier because we didn't want to offend the Japanese, but because they attacked us, all bets are off. I'm gonna do this. And then, how many turns have? 6 more turns and 7, so, okay. Hopefully I remember to come back in a bit to do those two. Oh, a city-state is in the border, so I want to meet them too. Get some free gold. And I finished my first terrace farm. There you go. That's, gives me 3 food and 2 production. This is going to help this city up a lot. And I think my next terrace farm I want to build, here. So I'm actually actively violating Ormus's territory here, but I'm going to get hit, but it's fine. I just need to pass through here to explore here. And this is Brazil's second city, so here's her capital. So we know that the size of their empire is around probably this size here. And let's move here. And what do we get for civil service? We get an extra food for farms by 1 tiles with access to fresh water. So I think these are going to get extra food bonus. And the terrace farms will also get the same thing. So if I have a terrace farm near with freshwater access, the food tile is going to go up. So this might go to 4, but I don't know if this counts. We'll see as soon as I research that tech. So let's go back here. So, but this one I think will go up because this is definitely next to a source of fresh water. Okay, so I'm going to move one of my units here. Station him here. Deal with horses to Uzatien has ended. Peace treaty with Oda Nobunaga has ended. Yep. Almost okay. Okay, so we're fine there. We're fine there. Let's go for production. Focus. And go for next turn. And you can see here, I'm starting to build a bit of a reputation with Mbaza Congo. And if you pledge to protect, you get a free baseline modifier to your relationship. So I want to build this up as much as I can before I do anything else. So I'm just going to get a free buff before I add on my other quest buffs. Okay, Vancouver wants side-on bullied again. I don't want to do that.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency.
Farms, thanks to rivers and lakes, produce +1 food. Okay, so that one probably won't get bonus, but the one I'm building now next to river will. do I want to go here? Okay, let's keep it that way. Yeah, so this one's gonna give me +3 food. Road. Finish that. I'm gonna build a barracks. So I know this will be my major production city outside of my capital, so I want to take advantage of that. You don't want to build everything in your capital, and I want to build some more military units and start them out with some experience. Okay, that's finished. No, we do not want to give them open borders. And I'm going to hold back trading them horses. I'm going to trade them to the Americans now. And I can see here war could be brewing because the Americans are truly just like going right up to the Chinese borders. You can see here San Francisco, Guangzhou, and Chicago. It's kind of close to Shanghai too. So one way to contain a potential rival is to just start a war between these two guys. Let's see if I can actually bribe the Americans to do that.
I trust you are a friend to liberty.
Declare war on...
Go ahead.
Oh, they will go to war
Is the
for
following
this
trade
price.
of interest to you?
We'll hold off for now. Okay, we have that. We've got that. How many turns do I have left on this quest here? 3 and 4, okay. I mean, we can afford to bribe the Americans here. It's kind of funny too because Chinese are my main trading partners. They're sending 1 trade route to us, I'm sending 2 to them. No, not gonna happen. Okay, I'm starting to lose grasp of war, and here's... Ooh, it's gonna be tough because I don't have anything ready. I have to dump money into them to keep them happy. And I don't have a quick quest with Vancouver to complete. I've almost lost all my influence with them. And this quest is about to end in 2 turns, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna denounce Japan.
Oh.
And denouncing basically gives a signal to the world that you don't like them. And of course it's a big diplomatic modifier with a severe denouncing. But it can lead to a chain event. If other people don't like them too, they will denounce following your denunciation. So it's kind of nice. Okay, so I've denounced them for them, but I don't have enough money to throw in. So I'm gonna give them money now, for now, just so they keep them allies. I need their pearls, and too bad I'm gonna lose out on this quest here, because it's only 2 turns away and I won't get enough money in, I don't think. Okay, I've built my road. Perfect. Let's check our espionage. 20 turns. Not a great thing. Okay, connection established. I want to build a Colosseum now. Happiness is a bit of an issue with us at the moment. So we're making a lot of money now. And yeah, had I had enough money, I could have turned this into allies too. But we're friends with them right now because the bar is green. Yeah, no longer needs investors. So my next goal is to do another quest for these guys to spread my religion. They have 2 followers out of 8. You need a minimum of 5 out of 8 population points. So a simple majority will do to turn them into your religion. Oh, the religion spread to this city here. That's good. I'm gonna see if I have a missionary I can send out. Can't buy them until I have 200 points, so I have to wait a bit. There's Sao Paulo, here's Rio de Janeiro. So it looks like the small Sev up here is the Celts. They look like they're kind of boxed in. Chinese is to their south, you got 2 city-states here. You've got the Brazilians boxing them in, so I would think the Chinese might attack one of these guys. Or attack me. So that's done. So I'm trying to, I want to buy this tile here, but I'm trying to save money because I need to have a small war chest ready in case something happens. Do I want to
Good day.
take them up on that offer?
Go ahead.
Let's
Is the
do it.
following trade of interest?
Okay. So I've asked the Americans to attack the Chinese now. So I'm gonna build some pikes. I can actually upgrade this to a pike. Great, so this counts as next to a river, so I'm getting a lot of food from this one here. Coast fish. So this might not be fresh water. So this is ocean. Okay. So there's probably an exit here somewhere out to the main ocean. Okay, someone lost their capital. Look at that. Americans are at the top of the score game. Japanese at the last, so we know we can kind of push them around a bit, and they're not in a great starting spot. They're kind of boxed in, so if we're gonna start a war with anyone, it's either the Japanese or the Chinese, because they're kind of in our power range. The Japanese are kind of weak, actually. So the Caravanserai will increase our trade route income, which will be nice boost to our income. So I'm building that, timing it so that once I get my library out, I can build my national library. And this is a bit of a late build in terms of national library. You want to get it up as soon as possible, but the more cities you have, the more cities you need to have a library before you can build that. So that's one advantage of kind of sticking to a small city strategy, is you can have a lot of your national wonders up as soon as possible, just because you only have one city or two cities that with the prerequisites to do that. But because we built out quickly to grab the extra territory, we were doing other builds earlier, we didn't get around to that, but now we can. So our truffles ended. Let's see who we can trade with. Do we want to give it back to the Chinese? Well, they have a lot of gold income. Wow. Okay.
Good day.
The Americans want it. No, they don't want our truffles. And that's the thing, is I'm currently friends with Americans, so I can make a lump sum and gold per turn trade with them. If you're not friends with them, you can't do that. You can only do gold per turn. So discuss friendship. I must decline. Okay, they don't want to be our friends. Actually, this might be the best trading partner we have. We do want to give it to too powerful a civ, because it's going to just help them out too much. No, we don't want to open borders. Okay. That's a bit of a bargain, but it's income nonetheless. Oh, we found a natural wonder. Perfect. Another city-state up here. Oh, a religious city-state allied with the Americans. Wow, okay. So, the Americans look like they're the major power in this game, followed by the Shoshone. And we're kind of in the middle now. We used to be at the bottom here, but we've done well, even though we didn't get that many wonders. And that's kind of the game you'll be expecting to see at higher difficulty levels, is you won't see very many wonders for yourself. You might take them over later on, but you don't build very many. And it's the a recommended strategy, because you'll be losing a lot of races, like you saw me do that earlier. Although that was a really bad luck, and with a lot of mistakes thrown in there at the start. Usually you can get a few wonders with an Emperor difficulty. It's not impossible. Okay, so I can buy something with faith. I have two options. I can buy a missionary and spread my religion, or I can buy a mosque. Yeah, so a mosque will give me 3 faith, so let me go with that, because I need the happiness right now, and I get some faith to build to my next reward. So let's go with that for now. Okay, so I bought the mosque. So now I'm 2 happiness, I get more culture, I'm coming into my next upgrade. And one of my cities also became religious. Perfect. So the more cities you have that are religious, the more religious pressure it puts on every other city around it. So you're kind of building up. So the pressure now is up to 15. There's now 3 followers. I'm slowly converting them to my religion. So this might happen without me sending out a missionary. Wow, look, Washington's now in the Renaissance era. We're still in the medieval era. So did another unmet player, so one of these guys up here. Oh, yeah, they beat us to it. No, we were trying to get that. It's okay. How's our spy doing? 16 turns, okay.
That you can.
So I'm trying to aim for printing press, because this is going to give me this. I want to get this before anyone else. And I also want to get the bonus, printing press bonus, to spread my religion a bit further. But as the game progresses, the religion actually becomes less important. So we're actually kind of in the Enlightenment era now. Religion is less important, but it's still nice to have your own religion. At least the way I like to play it is just kind of spreading my own religion around. Oh, here are the Babylonians. Hi, nice to meet you. Want some trade? Oh, they have salt, but only 1 resource. Okay, propose. So they are the third most powerful civ. Okay.
Is the
They
following
want
trade
research
of
agreement?
interest
Let's
to
go
you?
for that. Okay. So yeah, friends also lets you do research agreements. So if you're friends with another civ and they have enough money, they will ask for research agreements, or you can ask for research agreements with them. And that's also why you want to keep money around. So I'm kind of spending a lot of money right now. Oh, we got a free unit from Mbaza, Congo. Vancouver targets a nearby encampment, but it's kind of out of the way here. We got another archer, so I'm going to move it back here. Actually, I'm going to move my archer here. Upgrade this guy. Let's keep it going to Earth.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
They want our incense. Let's go for money trade. Okay, there we go. So I'm growing fine. I think one of the limitations I have is the goal happiness, which I'm trying to get up so I can keep growing. And my research. I need to get my research up as soon as possible so I can grab some wonders before another civ does. So I'm going to build a university here. Build another pike, which I want to put here because the Japanese might still attack me here. I'm going to now start working on these at a lumber mill, and I'm going to move this guy here. You can see here their unit got trapped, so it's very easy for them to attack me. Let's check out university. Oh, so Sidon became allies with the States again, and they've declared war on the Chinese, and they've also declared war on the Japanese because the Americans are still technically at war with the Japanese. So we're this is kind of another thing you can do, playing the diplomatic game behind the scenes. So the Americans are getting a lot of penalties now, attacking everyone else, but it's really they've declared war on the Japanese and Americans from bribes. Or not the Americans, the Chinese from bribes from us. So they're the ones getting the warmonger penalties, not us. So you can kind of do that in this game, which is maybe not completely realistic, but it's a viable strategy. So let's go for a lighthouse. Okay, let's switch this over to my national college, which I've been trying to build for a long time now. So you can see here also the AI has their own agendas. So they're not asking us to declare war, but we're saying no, we don't want to do that. And they didn't really offer us anything either. I bet I can go to them and ask them how much they want to pay us to go to war. And Patakello is kind of far away. They probably won't even attack us, so it's going to be a freebie. But kind of the trade-off then is, do you want to sour your diplomatic relationship with that AI for some free money? And sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. So it's kind of your call. Okay, so I just want to see here as an experiment if they were willing to give us any money to declare war. So we're going to offer them war on Patakello. No. They don't want to give us anything, so it's not even worth considering. Oh, they're back to friendly again. Do they want a friendship? Decline, okay. And I probably don't want it anyways because the Chinese and the Americans probably hate each other now. And if I'm friends with both of them, they will think that I'm a backstabber, or I'm not honest with them. It looks like the Chinese lost a city. Yeah, they lost Guangzhou. Okay. Okay, where do? Oh, I can fill a truffle here, and I'm gonna swap this out. And I know, I think with Civ, you can play honorably, but you know, really this game encourages you to play it to your maximum advantage. So you can be a bit Machiavellian too. And I know someone's going to comment that, well, I made a comment just now that if I made friends with the Chinese and Americans, they would think I'm a backstabber, because I actually am a backstabber in this case. But you know, that's kind of what the AI thinks. So right now they think I'm friendly with them, but they don't know. They won't know, the Chinese wouldn't know that I had paid off the Americans to attack them. All they would know is that the Americans attacked them. That's kind of one of the things in Civ 5 is I don't think diplomacy is completely transparent to the AI. They won't know what the other actors are doing. They're on an even playing field in that sense. They only know what they know. But at the same time, they're not blind. Okay, so we're about to finish that research.
The merchants and the traders have come. They're
So this is growing by quite a lot. You can see here a lot of food here. So we gotta keep building up that city. So the gold that we're giving to Washington, open borders, gold I've returned to Washington has ended. That was our bribe for them to attack the Japanese. So we're getting some gold back now. And we're getting the happiness back, which we need badly because this city's growing, this city's growing. This is kind of slow, but they're also growing. So we need all the happiness we can get. And right now I'm kind of switching gears towards a research focus. You can see here I'm doing research focus as much as I can because I know we're behind on tax and it's not good. We've kind of improved our position. We're now 11th out of 12, but it's not something to be proud of. So I'm about to lose control of Umbaza, Congo. Can I do a quest with them? They want wine. Does someone have a wine I can trade with? Your relationships. No, no one has a wine I can trade with.
今天怎么样？什么？
So that might go away. I keep building farms here. I can also build some markets later on if I don't want to give them too much food, and I'll get some extra income from that as well. Okay, so I want to probably mine this one. Get more production for my core city. Oh, I have my next social policy, so let's do this. I'm gonna actually come back and the Americans build the Himeji Castle. This gives them massive defensive bonuses from attackers. So yeah, they're gonna be a superpower for sure in this game. And that's kind of how the game evolves. You don't always know who's going to get big, who's going to get small, or get beaten early on. You kind of have an idea. Like the Shoshone is always strong, but the Americans can be strong or weak. In this case, they are a strong game. They had a strong game. Okay. So we were trading with Sion earlier, but we now have a lot more options. I want to send one to the Americans. We're getting 3 science per turn. We're gonna get their religion back. Yeah, this is a good one. Or we can send it to Beijing. Let's send it to Beijing. We have quite a bit of money, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually give them money, just so they can stay friends with us until we can find a way to make them our allies. That way we also get free units from time to time. Oh, someone's built a globe theater, so some already have access to the tech we're going for. This is gonna be bad, I think. I'm gonna miss that out again. Sucks. Let's see though. Let's hope we have enough time to catch up. We're gonna send one to Guangzhou. I'm just trying to maximize my gold income at the moment, and let's see, talk to the council. We haven't talked to them in a while. Do we want open borders? Oh, we haven't had an embassy yet, so what do you want for this? Volker's return. How about 2? No. Okay, let's do it. So, we forgot to establish an embassy with the Celts, so now we have an embassy. And I just want to kind of cross their land and get this white blob out of the way. I think we're a bit over time now, but I just want to... Oh, so Nebuchadnezzar attacked Patakello, and they're number 2 and 3 respectively, and you can expect that. If you're kind of close in power, they would eye each other, and I'm pretty sure Wu Zetian are looking at me as well as potential targets, so I have to be careful with them. No open borders. The AI in this game can't see into your land, so they want open borders to scout your land. So you do not want to do that. Give them your potential enemies access to your territory, and that's why they also tend to value open borders quite highly. It's part of the reason why is they see it as an intelligence mechanism. So yeah, we're running a bit over time, but I want to finish building these science buildings and see how far we can get to our goal before I end this episode. Okay, we have truffles, another truffle to trade away, and our borders are expanding quite quickly, so that's a good thing. I think I want to kick out the Japanese. No, wow. Okay, I'm getting a bit worried about the Chinese now. They've been asking for open borders for a long time. So what do I want to do? I'm losing grass of ore. Am I any closer to converting them? 4 followers out of 9, so I need one more to turn them. So I think I'm not going to spend money on them at the moment.
Oh,
the Japanese want, let's accept embassies. I don't want to give them my truffles at the moment. Can we do it for trade? No, because they hate us, they want a lot of things for that, so no. Just accept embassy. Okay, so who can we trade truffles to?
Olá.
Not these guys. Chinese? No. Americans, I think they're already getting their truffles. Nebuchadnezzar? No. Potterkello? No. Boudica? Yes, but I don't think they have the money to pay us.
I'm lying.
Well, they have a lump sum, but we're not their friends. No.
今天怎么样？
So really, the only person who would want our truffles are the Japanese, which we...
聞かせていただこう。
yeah, they can't pay us now because they're -3 gold per turn. Okay, so we'll have to just let that sit for a moment until something opens up later. We're about to finish our national college. That's going to give us a big research boost. And we're going to finish our next university, which is going to also give us a research boost. So that's nice to have. And then I'm going to switch this over to a university next. Oh, just lost Ur, and look at that, all that unhappiness.
The press.
Oof. Okay, let's build a temple. University in 5 turns. Now look at my research is all the way up to 104. Let's build a Colosseum here. Let's build a... Oh, can I buy a workbook? Yes. So I'm gonna get this pearl back that I've been getting from Ur for free. I'm just hoping to turn into my religion so I can get a free buff from them. And I probably want to build a trireme to protect that.
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
Okay, let's keep that going. Okay, so we finish our national college. We are sort of on our way to getting our next tech. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching.